I think we all could use some hope these days, and a convoy of it is coming our way. Julie West has the details of the Convoy of Hope Evansville. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you.
I'm so excited to hear the story behind this movement. How did all of this start, Julie?
Well, about a year and a half ago, some friends were talking with me about a convoy event that had taken place in Indianapolis, where they brought in food and had this giant festival for the community up there. And a number of ministers and I said, well, what do we have to do to get that to come here? Convoy's been busy doing disaster relief work and community events since the 1980s. And so what do we have to do to bring that to Evansville? And they said, we just need somebody to ask. So myself and a few others, Jim Toms was at the first meeting, said, yes, please. And here we are, year and a half, almost 2 years later. The look of it has changed. We're no longer doing a big street festival. We're doing a drive-through event and hope to be able to provide food to groceries to 1,000 Evansville families.
That is wonderful. That does give hope. That's a wonderful piece of news. So where will you be when you distribute this food?
We're going to be at the C.K. Newsom Center, and the gates will open at 11 o'clock. And we're asking people to come in like you are parking for an event at the Ford Center, sort of in that back parking lot. And we'll have we'll have you wind around so folks can line up and have a clear order without blocking traffic. But right there, C.K. Newsom Center, downtown Evansville.
And is it one day only, Julie?
It is one morning only.
All right.
And and I will say, for a lot of government programs or a lot of ministries, you need to bring a certain amount of paperwork, or you need to be able to prove certain things for very good reason. We're not doing that. All you need to do to qualify for Convoy of Hope is to say, I have a need. And there will be people there to get you groceries. And in fact, if people also want, there will be ministers there who can offer prayer and get you connected with a church family. And we're going to do our best with as little contact as possible to get people connected with not just the one-day help, but long-term help that they really need.
What a noble cause all the way around, and much needed. As I'm listening to you talk, when you started talking about this a year and a half ago, you had no idea it would be in the middle of a pandemic when the need is so deep.
No, we didn't. And I keep thinking, you know, God is not surprised. Everyone else in the country and in the world is sort of blown away. But when we first started seeing this, God knew what was coming. And so it's not the festival that we were planning, but at the same time, the need for hope and the need for basic resources is greater than it's ever been. And so we just want to encourage anyone who needs hope to come on down. And I know for a lot of people who've never needed to receive assistance of any kind, it may be challenging, but come even if you just want the encouragement. And in fact, if you need something to do, we still have a few places for volunteers if you just want to come see what it looks like and be a part of the big day. Everyone is welcome.
Julie, thank you so much for what you're doing. I really appreciate hearing this story.
Thank you. And hey, big thank you to Hafer, the Assemblies of God churches in the area, Zion Missionary, Memorial Baptist, Evansville Rescue Mission. I'm going to get in trouble because I'm forgetting so many people, but thank you for everyone who's been a part. It certainly wasn't just me.
Thanks again. We'll be back with more local lifestyles right after this. Jim Hunter's up.